Ladies of Reddit, what is the biggest misconception about your bodies that all men should know? The clitoris is not like a scratch card. I won't come when you try to rub it off. Me not being able to orgasm from penetration doesn't mean I'm not enjoying myself. You're doing a bad job. The cum comes back out. My nephew, at 36, just recently learned that the reason his girlfriend goes to the bathroom after sex is to pee, push bacteria from sex out of the urethra, and let the cum come out. So if you are reading this and didn't know, the sperm inside the cum continues its journey after orgasm, but the fluid that transfers the sperm comes back out. We are not sponges. If a woman gets pregnant and the fetus dies, she will need it removed or she will die. If a woman gets pregnant and the embryo ends up in the fallopian tubes, she needs it removed or she will die. The embryo fetus is not viable when it is situated in a fallopian tube. Vaginal discharge is a normal thing. It also changes consistency, that is, creamy, sticky, or white, or color, that is, white, clear, cloud white, depending on our cycles. My partner didn't know this was a thing. Appreciate that's not really a misconception though. We got to have a cool conversation about how I can quasi-monitor my vaginal health and hormonal changes by tracking my discharge. He also didn't know periods can be chunky. This is not about the body, but my partner thought the wings of the pad stuck to the legs rather than the underwear. I swear I wish I was making this up, but I had one guy ask me if it's true that our vagina closes when we get to our menopausal age. Like if the hole ceases to be there. No sir, it doesn't. I'm an electrician, surrounded by men all day. One of them legitimately thought we peed out of our clitoris. He's in his 30s, married, and has kids. Not every position works for everybody. For example, I have a tilted uterus. I'm most comfy in doggy. Having a period doesn't make a child a grown woman. Every woman's body is different. Some have sensitive nipples, others have none. And most will experience soreness occasionally throughout the month due to hormones. Just like the puddy cat, vagina, how some women can only climax by clit and others can by penetration. Had open communication and an open mind equals best experiences. When my husband got his vasectomy he said, "I'm so glad to this babe, no more babies, no more birth control for you, and no more periods." That's not how biology works, honey. Took him a minute to realize his mistake. Labia minora shape and size don't determine tightness. Go slower. Take your time. Tease a little, a lot. The build-up is as fun as the main event. The clitoris isn't on our left flap. Just how much different types of birth control affect our bodies, physically and mentally. If a vagina smells like flour, she probably has or will get infections from washing it with soap. Periods don't just cause belly cramps, it spreads to our back, kidney, sometimes arms and legs. We have huge headaches. We get dizzy, sometimes throw up, faint, get insomnia or hypersomnia, can't eat anything or are always hungry. Also, don't expect the boobs to be perfectly round, and if they're really big, they're probably hanging like grandma tits. It's normal. Gravity affect them too. Believe it or not, I can express normal human emotions without being on my period. Full stop. Full stop. We don't enjoy boobs as much as we flex them, they are constantly getting in the way. We can't hold in the period blood. Also cramps really hurt. We're not being dramatic. Hard nipples doesn't mean I'm horny. Vaginas can have a lot of unseen problems that make us uncomfortable. Don't get pissy with a girl when she says she's having issues and doesn't want sex. Female sexual dysfunction is very real. ? Thank you for the upvotes and gold. I just hope that if you are having problems with your sexual self, whatever you identify as, you know there is help. No one should have to hide these problems. Sometimes period blood stains are hard to get out and look like a faint brown stain after you wash them. The amount of crying skid marks makes me want it to wither up and blow away in the breeze. Stretch marks are the most normal things in the world. Treat them accordingly. An ex-friend of mine's old boyfriend got her naked and saw them and asked her, horrified, how she got hurt.